So yesterday there were two video game showcases, the OTK Games Expo and the Best Indie Games Showcase put on by the YouTube channel Best Indie Games. I'll quickly summarize the OTK Games Expo for you. Meh. Big fat meh. There weren't any games that particularly caught my interest, and all of the presenters there were a whole bunch of cringy, unprofessional knuckleheads, and I didn't enjoy watching them talk about the games at all because they didn't seem like they wanted to talk about the games.
I can change a light bulb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Right.
I can.
So let's get into the gameplay here.
So I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to do, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if I should be reading this.
So instead, I'm going to exclusively talk about the Best Indie Game Showcase because it was amazing. Ooh, there was so much good stuff there. And I wrote down like 27 games. I have narrowed it down. Don't worry, this isn't going to be 27 games long. But I am going to talk about my highlights, my favorites. Let's start it off with something for the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom fans. Sands of Hope. I really like the look of this. It's got this super fun little pixel voxelized look to it. You're a robot. I'm a sucker for robots. And you wander around in this desert with your little puppy buddy, and you solve some puzzles, and it looks like you've got a little ultra hand mechanic to solve some puzzles and build things around and make bridges and navigate through the world. This looks like a treat. I'm excited about this a lot. Then there's something for you Metroidvania people, for all of you like me who are hoping for Silksong news this week, but we're probably not gonna get Silksong news this week. Bo! Path of the Teal Lotus. There's a demo for this on Steam right now, and I've played it, and I really liked it. I think this is how you do a Metroidvania in a post-Hollow Knight, post-Ori and the Blind Forest Will of the Wisps world. It doesn't feel like it's outright copying those games, but it takes the right kind of inspiration from them. The combat has a very nice feel to it. I love the original mechanics it has for jumping up, smacking something, you get your double jump back. It feels really good to explore. And also, look at it! I love the super Japanese mythology stuff going on, and that's just because I'm a massive weeaboo, naturally. The writing is refreshingly good, and I'm not talking about necessarily, ooh, the most amazing story ever written. It's just, it reads well, and the characters come across well. I'm excited for the full release. This is one I'm looking forward to. It comes out next month. Then, forgive me, this is one just for me. You might not like it that much, but Mech Builder. This was just made for me and other mecha robot gunpla enthusiasts like me. This is a super weirdo game just for us, but I've played the demo that's on Steam and I really liked it. It got everything right, and it's just a very zen experience that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with when it fully releases. Oh my gosh. Hashtag Blood. I bet a lot of you have already seen this. It's had some pretty good press coverage for it for an indie game, and it looks phenomenal. Its animation work is just next level stuff. It looks like it hopped out right out of Cartoon Network. I played the demo for this one a few months ago during a Steam Next Fest, and it has so much promise because the story is just goofy fun. The animation work is flawless, no notes, it's perfect. And my biggest gripe with it, though, is that the combat just felt a little bit sticky. The combat's a little bit sticky, and holy crap, the walking speed. Oh my gosh, just going from point A to point B takes way too long. It takes way too long. Like, I want to go from the fun story bit A to fun story bit B, but it took so long to just get through the demo because the walking speed was the speed of snail. They just need to crank the walking speed up just a touch, and then boom, we're in great shape. Hashtag Blood looks really awesome. Soul Sesto. Holy crap, have you heard of this? Maybe you have. If you like things like Slay the Spire, I think you'll like Soul Sesto. It takes just a few minutes to come to terms with how everything works, like the rules of the game. But once you understand it, it is very easy to get started and just to go on another run, and see how far you can get through the little system that they've got. And also, next level visuals. Holy crap, no game alive looks like this. I am so in love with the freaky animation and the freaky art style, and I'm not as in love with the fact that you pull out teeth from statues that make a disgusting slurpy sound. But I mean, it fits the whole vibe. I love the vibe so much, and the music really aids all that too. I'm excited for the full release of this one, even though the demo ended in a jump scare for me. Sadap! I hope I'm saying that right. If you like Overcooked, this might be your next Overcooked thing once you've mastered every single level of Overcooked 1 and 2 and gotten all the stars. So you have to fill out orders for people that come to your restaurant, but your restaurant is also in a jungle, so to get the ingredients that you need, you gotta head out back, hunt down the food, gather up the ingredients, Sometimes kill the food, then come back and prepare the food and give people the orders. It looks really neat. That is a fantastic spin on Overcooked, if I do say so myself, and I'm excited to try it out. Okay, now stay with me on this next one. Just please, just listen to me. It's a typing game, but it's the most fun typing game I think I've ever played. I've only done the demo, which doesn't have all the stuff that's in the game, naturally, of course. But I played this demo for almost an hour and a half just typing. You gotta go. If you have Steam, go try this game. If you don't have Steam, download Steam just to try the demo for this. This is a fun typing game. Unless you're not a typing enthusiast like me. This is a very weirdo game just for me. The way that you quickly type in the words that are coming at you is really satisfying in a punchy, cathartic, get that little enemy over there kind of way. And then you get all these fun upgrades that you have to keep your eye on everything, and you gotta be a little bit strategic while also balancing the random chance and the roguelike factor. This is so fun. It is hypnotically fun, and it immediately starts. Like, it's fun from the get-go. You've got to try this one. Sector Zero is a solo dev project made by a fella who... One second. I'm gonna say this name so wrong. Andrei Angelovic. I'm so sorry I butchered your name, but your game looks really fun. It's a first-person physics-based puzzler inspired by the likes of Portal and Half-Life 2, and I really like the visual style. You can possess machinery as whatever it is you're playing as, and just the way that you move through the environments looks really well done. It looks polished. And maybe the best part for a lot of people that find it interesting, he said it's gonna be free when it launches. Free! You don't gotta sell your game for nothing. Let us buy it. But also, if it gets more people playing your game, I mean, that's cool too. Then we've got Anima Song from the Abyss. Holy crap, I can't believe that this is an indie one. Look at the production value on this thing. This has a fantastic art style. The animation work is awesome. But honestly, I think the part that I'm the most impressed with is how clear and readable the combat is. For a spectacle fighter kind of thing like this, that takes a lot more talent than I think people realize to make sure the combat is nice and readable in something with big, flashy anime-style moves. This reads really well and it looks really fun. The combat flow looks polished as heck, dude. I want this one. I want all of these. I want too many games. I need them all! And finally, one that we've been seeing every once in a while at these showcase things is called Wild Bastards, made by the folks that made Void Bastards. I don't know if you're familiar with Void Bastards. I didn't love it myself. There wasn't enough for me to latch onto, but I've played the demo now for Wild Bastards. Way more fun to me than Void Bastards. And yes, I'm gonna just say bastards as much as I can. Wild Bastards has a much greater sense of style. Its UI is a whole lot cleaner. It plays really well. The characters are all fully voiced and they're really fun designs and voiced well. My biggest gripe with the game at the moment though is that a lot of the dialogue that they're saying doesn't match up with the dialogue that is in the text windows. I know that is a super nitpicky gripe, but it's the English major in me. I would like it if I could fix it. Hey, Wild Bastards guys, let me fix it. I just want to fix all the typos and the grammatical errors and make it so it matches with the what's being said. Please let me fix it. Really quick, as a special little bonus, this wasn't shown during either of the showcases, but perhaps you've heard of Shim. I received access to a little beta build for Shim that the devs sent my way, which is just a little bit different from the demo that's available on Steam right now. And it is really good. I was already looking forward to Shim, been looking forward to it for a long time. And it surprised me, because it actually starts up with a bit more of a story than I thought it was going to have, which, to be fair, I didn't think it was going to have any story. I thought it was just going to be a fun little shadow puzzle hopping frog thing. And it still is that. But it starts with a story that I actually, like, now I'm invested. I need to know how it ends, what the heck. Shortly after the story opening, you go into the puzzle shadow hopping gameplay, and it is so good. It's just so immediately satisfying and makes complete sense how to make the game work. There isn't really that much of a tutorial at all, and there are no windows that really tell you, like, what to do and how to do it. It just says, here's how you jump. This is the button that interacts with items. Figure it out for yourself. But none of it is so hard. The puzzle design is really intuitive. You can figure stuff out very easily without it being like overly simple. If that makes sense. It's easy and it's simple but it's not gonna make you bored. Like it's, I wonder what I can do if I jump over there, and I wonder what happens if I interact with this scooter. I wonder what happens if I interact with this or that. And you've got to stick to the shadows, and they play with the shadow theme really, really, really well. I'm really excited to see how the puzzles develop within the full game, because each puzzle in the little beta, they build on each other in a really nice way that the best puzzle games do. It establishes the principles of what you can do, and then it mixes it up a little bit just by adding new layers and new layers and new layers. I think it plays great. I think it looks great. Its music is super great for cozy, chilled out vibe stuff. And I'm excited for the full release. I'm pumped for shim. That's all. More showcase stuff tomorrow. Let's go!